Welcome back. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be reviewing Until Dawn. This is a movie that came out this year, based on a video game. If you guys don't know what that is, I highly recommend going to check out the video game. But this game, or this movie, I should say, sorry, I'm so used to the game, but this movie overall was a great movie. I loved watching it. I have a hard time watching some of these video game adaptations sometimes, and this one did well for me. It was way better than watching Minecraft, which I watched actually prior to this. But um, essentially you're trying to escape this ongoing nightmare of where you're being trapped in basically this house or wherever you're at for time and time again. You write down your name every time you enter, so every time you die, your name gets written down again, and then you're just trying to escape the reality of it in a sense, where you meet up with different creatures throughout the night, and literally all you have to do is survive until dawn. It says it right there in the title. It gives you it right away in the start of the movie. These characters figure it out pretty early on. I actually really liked this cast. Surprisingly, I thought within like the first 20 minutes I wasn't gonna like the cast, but they did a great job in the movie. It was a lot of fun to watch them try and figure out how to survive. And then later on, when they ended up losing track of how many times they have died throughout the night, that was a lot of fun as well because then it starts showing you kind of what happens and how they start changing into what everyone else has changed into over the years of this experiment from the doctor that was in this movie. A lot of interesting things happening character wise. They're kind of like zombified people, but some of them turn into more monstrous type roles throughout the movie. This one lady is basically just trying to find her sister that was lost not too long ago, and she doesn't end up doing that until about midway through the movie when she realizes her sister was already um, engulfed by this curse. So um, it's one of those movies where you definitely have a little thrill just from kind of watching it and trying to like figure it out with them with their movie. As you're watching it, sorry, I'm tripping over my words there, but it was a lot of interesting bits here within this movie. Sorry, it's a really mind-boggling movie at times, and I really like those type of movies because it really makes you think. And when you think you have it, you don't, and then the next thing you know, you jump 10 days ahead, and it's just like, what the heck happened? So these guys end up surviving the longest of anyone in there. They eventually get on out, and I think they only lost one person. I think throughout the movie, I think it was just one, but yeah, so I highly recommend going to check it on out. Probably give this a 7 or 8 out of 10, just like Death of the Unicorn. Other than that, appreciate you guys for stopping on by per usual. We'll be